Welcome to Beloved Honeybees Apiary. It's winter time, but it is 47 degrees out today with the sun shining. Great opportunity to check on the bees as I notice they're active. Here I'm going to look to see how their resources are on food that I gave them. So I'm showing you that I have my lid insulated there. But then I was looking at the inner cover and I could tell that there's a little bit of mold spores gathered, as I don't have much venting going on from the inner cover to that insulation. So I'm just scraping it off there. So then we'll pop the inner cover lid up and give a peek. Oh, it's so good to see the cluster there up there eating. Here I'm showing you some gathering on that blocks there. I have a screen there blocking the bees from getting up into the insulation, and they will chew it apart and take it out of the hive if they can. And here I'm breaking up the dry sugar that I have in my candy board. That also helps absorb moisture in your beehives in the wintertime. And that's the huge thing that beekeepers face, is condensation in the wintertime is something that you need to watch for, because it will freeze your bees and unalive them. And then you want to make sure that they have enough food. So I gave a good peek. That was enough for me. And putting this cover back on. We'll button it up. It was really good to see how they were moving around and active. So guys, I also recommend strapping down your hives with ratchet straps. This will keep the boxes really secure together and keep that top lid on nice and tight. As even like right now in the winter time, the bees cannot go gather sap, which actually they use for gluing their hive together. So I recommend using some ratchet straps for your beehives. And then we're going to move on to the next one, to the middle, the native hive that I have. I had an opportunity to rescue a beehive out of a tree. I have some friends that cut trees for a living, and one of the trees had a hive in it. So I'm really curious to see if these girls are live and active. I did tap on the box prior to recording this video, and could hear that there were some bees in there. So that's another way, if you don't see them actively coming out the door or out your vent holes, you could tap on the hive and stick your ear up there, but just be cautious when they'll go flying in your ear. This is a really small hive. It's only 2 frame built out, so right there I got a candy board that's completely packed out with sugar for them to eat on, as this hive does not have very much resources. I got them late in the fall time, and so I made sure they had a lot of resources and food to survive this winter. So I'm really checking on them and trying to see if I can see the cluster. They're not up in that sugar like the other colony was. So I look, I saw, and yep, there they are. And they were right there, right where I was breaking it up. Just trying to create a little bit more of a place for them to kind of come up inside and break apart that sugar. And here I'm gonna grab the camera, give you guys a peek so you can see what I was seeing. Yep, there they are, a very small cluster there. Very, very small colony. And this is why I have it well insulated, as this is also one of the reasons why a hive gets lost in the wintertime. They're not able to keep warm with the small cluster. So I'm trying my best to get this hive to survive. There I was moving a little bee, or a bee back into the hole spot, so I didn't crush them. So I'm really cautious with my bees. I'm really value each one of them, and I try my hardest to not squish them at all. So 2 down that are alive. That's very good. I'm going to go into my first hive that I've had. I've had this hive for 2 years. I'm really confident that this hive is alive and doing well, as it just has been a really strong hive. So I'm just checking the lid for wax moths, anything building up. You can see any cocoons or anything of that sort. So I think I've seen a little bit of webbing along the edge there, and something you gotta be mindful of and check when you are inspecting your hives, because in a matter of days, wax moths can take over the whole colony and destroy it. Let's pop this lid, and I think I'm gonna show you guys. And there they are. They're all alive and active, eating. So again, that's a candy board, has a vent hole there. Again, I put a screen on there using that inner cover. And that's key right there, where they will pick at that insulation. So it's very good to see all 3 colonies doing well. And they have enough resources, I would say, to check on them another warm day. And we have over 3 months probably to go for this winter, till springtime hits. So we would just ratchet strap that together and hope for the best that these girls make it through the winter. Thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. I'm just starting investing more into YouTube channel, and I thank you guys for watching these videos and liking and comment if you like. But thank you again for viewing Beloved Honeybees Apiary. You all have a great day, and stay tuned for the next video. I think right here I'm going to show you guys the girls flying. There they are.